In this lesson, I will explain to you the concept of order of rational numbers. We have discussed rational numbers in the last lesson, but again here I am explaining to you. Rational numbers can be written as P divided by Q, or you can say P over Q, right? So this P over Q and P and Q can be any integers, right? 1, 2, 3, plus minus 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. But this Q cannot be a zero. So the same definition I have mentioned here, the rational numbers can be written as P over Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not a zero. The denominator, Q comes in the denominator and it should never be a zero. When written as decimal, rational numbers terminate or repeat, right? If you want to discuss or if you want to learn more about terminate or repeat, kindly see my last lecture. We have discussed in detail what is the meaning of terminate or repeat. Here in this video you have known about what is the rational number. So rational number says P over Q, or you can write down the fraction. Suppose 1 over 6, 5 over 9, or 3 over 2, right? Anything in the fraction is a rational number, or minus 3 over 2 is also a rational number, but this denominator cannot be a zero. It is denoted by Q. So how you can read it? P divided by Q, while this line represents while P, Q, and this symbol is belongs to Z, and Z is the integers 1, 2, 3, and this is and, this symbol is and Q is not equal to 0, right? So whatever I have told you here in this definition, we can write down in mathematics like this: Q is equal to P over Q, while P, Q belongs to Z and Q is not equal to 0. Now we will solve some questions in order to understand the concept. So the question is how to put rational numbers in order. Put these numbers in order from greatest to least. So these are the rational numbers. So see P over Q, and I told you that P and Q can be any integer, plus minus 1, 2, 3, and so on. So positive integers numbers are greater than 0. Here I have mentioned few points which you have to understand before going to start these questions. That positive integers or positive numbers are greater than 0, plus 1, plus 2, or positive 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. And negative integers or numbers are less than 0. So we have to write down all these fractions. These are the fractions. These are the rational numbers. So we have to write down all these rational numbers as decimal. 4 over 5 is equal to 0.80. 6 over 9 is equal to 0.67. 2 over 9 is equal to 0.22, right? If you can do manually, you will get the same answer. If you want, you can use the calculator. You will see you will get the same answer. In this question, we have only positive fractions or positive rational numbers. So we will discuss only positive in this question. So see, when we divide 4 over 5 or 6 over 9 and so on, we will get 0.80, and we have to arrange these rational numbers from greatest to least. You have to be very careful what is the question. Sometimes the question comes from least to greatest, but this is greatest to least. So in this question, 0.80 is the greatest, 0.67 second, and 0.22 is third one. So you can write down like this way: 0.80 is greater than 0.67 is greater than 0.22, and this is the sign of greater than. This is the symbol of lesser than. In the last slide I mentioned this is and, right? So these are the difference among them: and, greater than, and less than. So we will discuss one more question, same question, but we have a negative integer here. This is the fraction, this is the fraction. You cannot say that this is not the fraction, because there is no denominator. If there is no denominator, it means it is 1. Same points are here. Positive integers numbers are greater than 0. Negative integers numbers are less than 0. So first you have to arrange. Here in this case we have a positive integers, positive rational numbers, as well as negative rational number. So 1 over 8, when you use the calculator or you can do manually, you will get 0.125. 3 over 9 is equal to 0.333. A minus 8 is equal to minus 8, right? Again, the order is greatest to least. So among these three, 0.333 is the greatest, and then second is 0.125, and the third one is 0.8. So this is the order of the rational number from greatest to least. We will discuss one more question. In this question, again they are asking greatest to least order. You have to write down, but here you can see that we have two rational numbers with the negative sign, minus 4 over 5 and minus 2 over 5. So the same points I have mentioned, here. You can read it, then you can understand it. But here I will explain you that minus 4 over 5 is equal to 0, minus 0.8, 1 over 9 is equal to 0.111. Similarly, minus 2 over 5 is equal to minus 0.4. If you want, you can use your calculators or do it manually. You will get the same answer. So among these four, now you have to arrange from greatest. So 0.22 is the greatest, and then 0.111, and then is minus 0.4 and minus 0.8, right? This is very important, that 0.4 is greater than minus 0.8. This is negative, this is negative. So in negative, if you have a negative 0.4 and negative 0.8, so negative 0.4 is greater. Last question, right? So again here you have two negative rational numbers or two fractions with the negative sign, two with the positive sign. Here the denominator is 1. Same points here, you can read it. When you divide it, you will get these answers. But here in this question, again you should put some attention. This is the order they are looking from least to greatest. See, least to greatest. So among these four, minus 4 is the least, and then is minus 0.111 is lesser than, so you can read it or write it. Minus 4 is lesser than, negative 0.111 is lesser than, 0.6 is lesser than 0.88. So I hope the rational numbers and the order of rational numbers are clear to you. If still you have any question, you can write down in the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Saima Academy, and thank you.